What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex, and you're watching a Ragin Ronin review. Got a top 10 list for you guys. It's the end of the year, guys, and it's that time where I give you my top 10 films of 2018. And 2018 has been a stellar year for films. A lot of big blockbusters, a lot of really fun movies. I'm surprised that I didn't watch that many bad movies, which is a good thing. I've seen some really bad movies, but this year was not that bad for bad films. I mean, there were some not so good ones, and there just weren't that many. So thankfully, I didn't pay to watch that many bad movies. I ended up watching a lot of good to really outstanding films, especially since this year we ended up with a lot of superhero movies, especially like Avengers Infinity War, which was totally outstanding. But anyways, I'm going to give you my ranking. We're going to start off with number 10, Creed 2. Creed 2 is the sequel to Creed, which was a great film to begin with, and I was just wondering how they're going to make this one even better. Well, they brought in the icons. They brought in Dolph Lundgren as Ivan Drago, and they brought in his son. And then you have Sylvester Stallone as Rocky Balboa, and then Michael B. Jordan as Adonis Creed. And this is like the biggest fight ever in the Rocky world. Very iconic, even though I still feel that the first one has a better story. This one I like more because it is just more iconic. So that is awesome. Number 9 is A Star Is Born. This was an unexpected surprise. This film is directed by Bradley Cooper, and he really shows that he's a really talented artist. Not just an actor, but a visual artist, like as a director. And he really put a lot of work into making this film so him. You know, he's in this film, he directed this film, and he just did everything. He is the artist in this film. He sings, he produces music, and it's just a really amazing display of talent. And I just thought it was a great film. Very well acted and a very engaging drama. So Star Is Born, number 9. Number 8 is Green Book, and this is a film that is about true friendship, and I knew it was going to be an uplifting and positive feel-good film. I just wanted to watch it, and I'm glad I did because Viggo Mortensen and Mahershala Ali, they have such great chemistry together. And watching them together, watching them interact is just a fun experience, and it just engages you throughout the entire movie, and it makes you feel good, so I really love that. Number 7 is Deadpool 2. I thought Deadpool 2 was better than the first one. I love the first one. It's a lot of fun. This one, they really up the action, but still give you a lot of what you loved about the first one. So Deadpool 2 definitely is one of those sequels that is better than the original. So that's number 7. Number 6, Black Panther. I thought Black Panther was an outstanding film. Really great film. I mean, the only thing that I thought could have been improved, and the only one thing, it's just one thing, is the mano-a-mano battle at the very end of the movie where we have Killmonger versus Black Panther. I thought that was just really, it ended really abruptly, and I thought it could have been a better fight. I mean, visually, and story-wise, I felt that they could have done something better with that, but besides that, I still loved the rest of the movie. It was really great, and it was actually emotional. So, yeah, that's number 6. Number 5 is Aquaman. And Aquaman has a very similar story to Black Panther, but they just made it so much fun. Totally action-packed, and it's just action-packed from beginning to end with a little bit in the middle to just let you catch your breath, but then afterwards it picks up again, and it's just really exciting. What an exciting film. It's one of those films where you just come out of the theater thinking to yourself, man, I'm glad I saw it in the theater. That was such a fun time. I had a really good time, and I just want to talk about the movie. So that's number 5. Number 4 is Bumblebee, the 6th installment in the Transformers live-action franchise, and it is a great film. It is the best Transformers film in this franchise, and I'm so happy that they finally got it right. This is what fans have been waiting for, and this is something which really changes things up after we've seen such a repetitive formula in the last 4 sequels. I'm so glad that they decided to change things up. Travis Knight has given us a winner, and Bumblebee totally wins 4th place. Number 3 is Avengers Infinity War. I know you guys are surprised, but this is just my personal preference. Avengers Infinity War is number 3, a very outstanding film. This film is like, it's right up there with the Star Wars films. It is like the Empire Strikes Back of superhero movies. This is an amazing film, and you're still probably wondering why I put it as number 3 and not number 1. Well, the fact is that it is still an Avengers sequel. I mean, we've seen Avengers Age of Ultron, and now we're seeing Avengers Infinity War. Now, while it is a very different film, it still has a lot of the same elements, big battle sequences, superhero action, but they just do it so much better. It's such a great story, so many great characters, well balanced, and wow, I can't wait to see the next one. But at the end of the day, the final battle, which is something that gives us a lasting impression, is still a final battle. But it's still awesome, but it's not like something that we haven't seen before. But I still freaking love this film. Number 2, Ready Player One. This might be very surprising for many people because a lot of people didn't like Ready Player One because of how they changed so much of it when compared to the book. I never read the book, so that doesn't matter to me. What I really got out of it was a really good and fun time, and I just love the nostalgia that it gave us. So if you are, if you're a nerd back in the 80s, you will get all the references, and it makes for a really fun time. And I just thought it was a really well done film. Steven Spielberg once again put in that what he's so good at in that storytelling, like Amblin Entertainment, E.T., all that fun stuff that he gave us in the 80s. He's bringing us back to that fun adventure in a more modernized film like Ready Player One. And so I love that it just felt so nostalgic. So what a great job. I mean, what a great film. I really enjoyed it. Number 1, Mission Impossible Fallout. Some of you guys might not be expecting this, but some of you guys won't be surprised that I picked Mission Impossible Fallout. And the main reason why is because this will go down as one of the greatest action films of all time in history. It seriously will. It is, I like to call it a God-level action film, just because the action is so incredible, and it's real. It's Tom Cruise doing his own stunts. It's practical stunts. This is some very dangerous stuff, and it just really puts you on the edge of your seat, and it creates like a certain type of energy that really gets you excited when you're watching this film. And not only that, it has a great story, and they do a lot of really crazy stunts in this film, which really gets you like, oh my god, like you're just so intense. I mean, it's just so intense that there's a lot of tension, and it just makes you go like, wow, that was really awesome. So Mission Impossible Fallout is just one of those films that it really takes you into the story because it's just so real. And that helicopter chase was like unlike anything I've ever seen before. And the fact that it was shot on IMAX, wow, it really took you into that world of danger that Tom Cruise put himself in. So what an amazing film. Once again, it's one of those ride films that really just make you feel like, okay, that was awesome. So there you have it. Mission Impossible Fallout is number 1. So why don't you guys let me know what your top 10 films of 2018 are, and I appreciate all your feedback and all your comments, and thank you so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed this top 10 list and you want to see more, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter, Ragin Nation. My name is Alex. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.